This is what I am doing today. I managed to find a box of Series 1 first year proset in Didsbury at the little kind of show that was going on down there. Super excited about that. We are going to search for the Stanley Cup hologram or the hello Carol Stanley Cup hologram or the, what are we looking for, the Gillis error card, which is the pretty much the only two of the cards that are worth anything in this stuff. There are some other errors that are few and far between, but this is what we're going to try to do is get our hands on, let's see what we can do here. So I've got this one recording, not necessarily recording, I'm live on Facebook here, and if we scoot over this way, I'm recording this for YouTube. I haven't posted anything live for a while when it comes to my my junk wax. I just haven't got around to it. I ran out of stuff, so I'm glad I was able to find this. So, Jerry, Matt, look at that. There we go. How you feeling, Matt? Thanks for the peanut butter whiskey earlier today. That was good. So we have in here one discount card. You can accumulate everything. Series 1, perfectly sealed. A beautiful looking box. It's like it's solid. But we're gonna get into this. Oh yeah, the Sean Burr error. I forgot about that one too. Yeah, so the Gillis is has the wrong number, bloody nose. We call it the bloody nose Gillis. Sean Burr has no printing on the back, but that's another one. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But this is what we're going to do with this. We're going to see what we can kind of pull out of this. Nice plastic rubbery packs. Beautiful looking stuff. And what we got? Howardchuck, Larionov, Merzen. There's a Gretzky. Oh, look at that, Kirk McLean. And another 2 Gretzkys in there. Nothing fancy with that stuff. Trav, how you doing? So I'm just going to put all these off to the side somewhere. We've got lots of packs open here. There's quite a few in each row. So we'll see what we can pull out of it. Grab my garbage. Ridley. This is an error. Frederick. They should have had Frederick, so I know that one's an error. Peter Stastny. I think we're okay. Kyle Reinheim. And they always throw one in there. Another Gretzky. Look at that. That's exciting. Angie, how you doing? I have 4 people on right now. This is great. Temple Newman. Okay, so I'm going to raise this up a little bit. I'm going to scoot this kind of off a little bit and darken it out a little bit because my Sundstrom. Okay. I think this might be one of the errors too, because I know the Sundstrom and the Peter Stastny were kind of switched. They're in Fleury. Patrick Waugh. Krushelnyski, I know that was an error too. There were so many errors in this stuff that yeah, the Sundstrom and the Stastny are both kind of switched up. There's errors, and there's corrected ones. That caught me off guard there for a minute. I was like, I saw that and I was like, no way. I thought it was going to be the The hologram, that would have been great. Shanahan, I think there's an error on the Shanahan as well. I know there's an error on the Yuri Courier because I think they have a line up here on one of them. Yeah, so with the Ray Bork, he's number 1 in the set. His name is spelt wrong, but the corrected version is actually so much harder to find. So that's another one that you have to watch out for. Ellet, Hurkak, Casper, Vave, Chelios, and I think there's an error on the Makita as well. So many funny errors on this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to go do some digging through and kind of sort things out, and then I'll figure out which ones are which. Jeremy Roenick, rookie. There you go. Mike Badano, rookie. There we go. The Yager is the big one that we're looking for. Rick Vave, Messier. Yager rookie. I'll hang on to him. There's a couple versions of the Yager rookie as well. The back stats are lined up incorrectly. This is another error. Vladislav and Vyacheslav. I think this is the error. There is a corrected version of that, as far as I know. Rob, oh look, there's an Owen Nolan rookie. Whoo-wee. Rob knows these errors pretty much bang on. So hopefully I'm not disappointing him with his. He knows these things pretty well. So Brad Shaw, Greg Millen. There's a miscut. A little bit of a miscut. You can see just right up here on the corner, right there, that corner, and how low it is down there. Basil McRae and Peter Nedved rookie. There we go. I'd like to get like a high grade Yager rookie out of this. I think it would be nice. Randy Cunneyworth, I think he's an error somewhere down the Al Secord is another error. There's so many of them. Dave Gagne, maybe. Phyllis Zito, Hall of Fame. There we go. Uh-oh, there we go. Let's just drop them all on the ground. Made a mess of myself. So I've got some fancy potatoes in the oven right now. I just had a quick bite to eat. But I'm baking my potatoes. Duchesne or Duchesne, however you want to say it. Burridge, Hart. Yui Krupp. Nothing really big, fantastic coming through yet, but it'd be nice to get one of the big errors. Robitaille, I think there's an error on that one. Steve Tuttle sounds maybe. Fuhrer, okay, look at we got a. I don't know if you can see it there at all, but right there above the N is oh, you can't see it on anything. Right above the N, and you can almost see it here. A little bit of a fisheye, so I know Rob will appreciate that. There's Steve Yzerman, Sakic, kind of a little bit of a miscut there. You can just see the next card, Yzerman. The Andreychuk is another one. I think that's an error because that is not Dave Andreychuk there. That's Dave Andreychuk, but that is not. The refs are in Series 2, I believe. I don't know. Robitaille. There's Patrick Watt, beauty. Glenn Wesley might be another error. Mullen. Messier. There's a Sakic. Shawnee Burke. There we go. We got a Mike Modano rookie out of this. Woohoo! I haven't found the Ray Bork yet, but yeah, I know that the corrected Ray Bork is a lot harder to find. Another Robitaille. Adam Creighton. Weird. Alright. Bradley, Mike Vernon, Joe Murphy, Ronnie, and Claude Lemieux. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging through this to figure out what errors are what and what are the corrected versions of what are. I know Rob likes to fly through this stuff. And then there's the other one that's the not the Stanley Cup hologram, but the Stanley Cup back. There was one, I can't remember who it was now. That there happened to be a just kind of like right here, Scott Arnold. I think that might be another rookie too, or another error. So like right here on the card, it's like the rollers kind of slipped, because that's where the rollers kind of grabbed when they slipped, and it looks like there's a Stanley Cup is kind of what it looks like. So it just kind of peeled off a little bit of the shininess to it, right? Dave Barr? No, we're looking for Burr, right? Hayward, Kirk McLean, Kevin Lowe, Walmsley, Steen, Phil Housley. Yeah, on the back of the Arnall, yeah. I think it was Andrew Chuck on the front and Arnall on the back. I know there was another one of those that were kind of back and forth and switched over. No, I never did the scratch-offs from that other set. I'm waiting for Rob to get back into town, and then we're going to do a big long one to do Ray Bork. So this is the error where they misspelled his name. So B-O-R, but it should be B-O-U-R. But the corrected version, I have a pile of those errors. But there's a Mario. I've got a pile of the error ones. I don't think I have one that's corrected. So, some people like Rob will, put out a premium to these things. So Dwayne, there we go. Fenton McBain, Alan Bester is an error in there. There should be two L's. Yeah. So A-L-L it should be. Makarov, Mark Howe, Dean Kennedy. Now I can't remember off the top of my head who the one with the Stanley Cup back, or if anyone's online right now, kind of dig that up and see what you can find. Glenn Healy, Brown, Smith, Daniel Mario, Tom Fergus, McInnes. Nothing in there. So it's a half box deep, and we got a whole pile of garbage. Whole pile of garbage. We got a Mike Modano rookie and a Ray Bork error. That's all we got so far. So Robinson, Gill, maybe. Adam Oates. No, I don't know if there was something different about the Adam Oates. It could be. It was the Bellows of the Broughton. It was one of these two guys that has the kind of the Stanley Cup. I think it's the Broughton. So right here, he'd be kind of looking at it, and it looks like kind of like a Stanley Cup that's superimposed on it. So Rob knows the print runs of this stuff and everything. Like, I don't know how he got the information on this stuff, but so there was no funny card in there. Sean Chambers, Jennings, Graham, Kerr, Zezel, Bobby Probert, beauty. Yeah, We got ripped off on that one. We got no discount card. Should have a discount card in it. Jeff Norton, Billy Ranford, Ferraro, Wilson, LaFontaine, Brett Hall, Federico, Samuelson, Gavin, Larry Murphy, Kelly Rudy, and away we go. Let's throw that around. It's only a Rebork, but you see how his name is spelled correctly there. Lewis, how you doing, buddy? Open our box of Series 1. Wait, missing the discount card on there. McGillney rookie on the back. Series 1 proset 9091. Just for something to do. Ronnie Francis. There. That's the one we're looking for. So, Paul Gillis. It's not the right one. So, you see how the number is 23 there? And it's 23. So, if the number doesn't match, so I think it's 37 on the error card, and he's got a bloody nose. So unfortunately, we didn't get the error card on that, which is kind of crappy. Rick Tockett, and yeah, McGillney rookie. That's a good time. Aaron Broughton for the Stanley Cup. Okay, cool. Thanks for looking into that for me, Trev. Appreciate that. Lewis, how was the expo or the Comic-Con in Edmonton there? I know you were a little miffed earlier on. James Patrick might be an error again. Clinton Larchuk. Horrible, eh? Yeah, you're saying everyone's selling stuff super expensive. Did you manage to pick up anything decent at least? Craig Simpson. Nothing. Did not spend a cent, eh? Do any trading? Aaron Broughton. Was it the Broughton you said? Aaron Broughton for the Stanley Cup. Yeah, no. Nothing. So it should be there. But there's nothing there. So Tenorti, Kerr, Glenn Anderson. I know there was an error on the Anderson. There should be like a little line on here or something. Guy Lafleur. It's a good one. Zero trading, eh? Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Well, sometimes that's how it goes, I guess, eh? Tugnut, Mealy, Carbonell. There we are. Alright, we're just about down to our last quarter. See if we can get anything else out of this. There we go. Wayne Gretzky. It's a gooder. I'll put that right there. Mac T. Rick Tockett, rookie. Even local vendors, yeah. Well, you know, I kind of get it in some respects that, you know, because those guys out there are spending all the money, putting all the risk, and doing all the work, you know, so they got to make some money somehow, right? Otherwise, they just, you know, stay at their shop or just sell things on eBay, I guess. But yeah, when we're over $1,500 over market value, that's a little ridiculous. I can see maybe a 10 or 15 or maybe even a 20% bump to do the show, but you know, because shows ain't free. Peter Stastny. I know that one's an error. Brad Marsh. But I guess they're just trying to, maybe if they can bump the prices and then keep the prices up high so they're not losing out, I guess. Maybe they just overpaid for some stuff. The Sunstrom, I think that's, yeah, see, this is Peter Stastny. Peter Stastny on the front, Sunstrom on the back, and it's a Patrick Sunstrom card, so that's one of the other errors. I don't like, these errors aren't really worth a lot, if anything at all, but I know there's some people out there that are trying to put them together. So Scott, how you doing? Evan Deneen, Larry Onoff. Nothing. Another Owen Nolan. So it's that's the first double I think that I've got so far. This is a pretty big set. So you're just about at the ending of my 91 proset Series 1 box. Oh yeah, another Gretzky. Excellent. I'll throw that right there. Tippett, Ellett. Another Modano rookie. Casper, Howe. Another Nedved. So a couple of Modano rookies out of that. So the doubles are starting to come through. So far we didn't hit any of the big errors. I didn't get the Burr yet. I didn't see him come through. There's a Roenick. Van Beesbrook, Shank. 5, Esposito. 3 packs left to go. Another Esposito in the back end of that one. Robitaille, Colin Smythe. So this is the other error. Yeah, so a couple of those ones. So the Vyacheslav or Vlacheslav. So I know that one's an error. Ronnie Hickstall. 2 more. And we'll get this going. Swap everything over. Load things up onto YouTube tonight, I guess. Greg Millen. Oh, look at that. So there's another one that's just off cut. But the back is fine. The front is off. So that's printed out of register is what I would call that. It's not a miscut. This is it. Oh yeah. There was a pile of these things that were just goobered, just no good for nothing. Randy Cunninworth, Brian Benning, Al Secord was another one. Yeah, I probably did that early. So Al and Alan, right? Ronnie Sutter, and that is all she wrote. So, another pile of garbage. But I've got 2 stacks here of really nice condition Pro Set cards. There we are. We've managed to pull out, a Roenick rookie, a couple Modanos, Ray Bourque error, a couple Gretzkys, got a couple Patrick Waz. Well, 2 Gretzkys, Patrick Waugh, and Steve Yzerman. Anyway, I'm going to kind of filter through these bad boys and kind of sort out the errors, and then go from there. Wade, how you doing, buddy? You just missed out on a box of Pro Set. But anyway, so that was a quick, 25 minutes. So thanks for watching this, everybody. Stay tuned. I will post up next time I get some more of this garbage to filter through. I'm just waiting to get more stuff. So wait, give me your garbage. Give me all your garbage. This is what I do with it. I sort through it and I filter through it and I just look for whatever. And we talk about the history of hockey cards and the history of hockey and collecting and all that kind of good stuff. Shauna, how you doing? Yes, I've been being a slacker and I haven't been posting anything on my thing. I've got 9,000 receipts that I have to do, so I'm gonna get to it. It's been a little bit of a gong show the last couple months, so I'll get to that here soon enough. Anyway, but that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch up to you next time, and whenever I get some more of this hot garbage to filter through. Thanks a lot. Talk to y'all later.